friends, it's me. And today we're checking out some design fails. You walk into a bathroom. Not only is the floor made out of glass, but it also drops 30 feet below you. And the toilet is hanging on the wall. What do? I don't know, the glass looks pretty thick. You know, if it supported people before me, I would trust it. This would not be fun if you were afraid of heights, or falls, or glass breaking, or threats while pooping. However, I kind of like the design. 10 out of 10 would pee here. Who's supposed to fit through this door? Oh, sorry, this is the door that leads to Slenderman's room. Only he can fit through it. And probably a toddler if you turn them sideways. It's like barely wider than a door handle. You must be this skinny to pass. I'll never know what's beyond that door because my big old head ain't never making it through. Okay, I have an idea for a shampoo for kids. Who should we put as our shampoo mascot on the front? I know, let's put Caillou! Caillou, the bald baby, on the shampoo bottle. Bro doesn't even have hair. What is he shampooing? You know, he actually would have been a great candidate for like a 3-in-1 shampoo, like face wash, body wash, bald-headed wash. But like Caillou for shampoo? It's like putting Cardi B in a Ford commercial. Can't say it's a good match. This, however, no. A public bathroom with a glass door. First of all, that's a shower door. What's it doing in front of a toilet? That should be in a shower. In somebody's home. This is a public bathroom with a glass door and they're like, okay, it's fine, who cares? You wanna use our facilities? We're going to watch you. We can really make sure you're not gonna go to the bathroom and steal any of our merchandise. The walls are literally glass. You know, we'll make sure you're not stealing and make sure you're actually peeing. You know, I'd hate to be fined for my life behind some glass walls. This should be illegal. What is this? Garnier Fructis banana hair food. If you read it, it says nourishing shampoo. It literally looks like a drink. This could be a smoothie bottle. They had to put a do not ingest sticker on the top of it. You know, instead of changing the bottle and making it look like shampoo. You know why they put the sticker on? Because there are idiots out there that see, oh, yellow bottle in the shampoo aisle. Who put this banana food here? Glug, 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 glug. That doesn't taste like banana smoothie. I'm suing you. Yeah, that's why things have stickers like this. Because somebody did it. Smash like if you are not that stupid. Please, if you're confused, literally read the label. You know, theft has gotten so out of hand these days that this grocery store had to put a security tag on every single Snickers candy bar. People be stealing them. Maybe they didn't think this one through. If you really wanted a Snickers and you were really that hungry and really wanted to steal it, you would just take the wrapper off. I doubt the security tag pierces through the actual candy bar itself. And even if it does, that's not going to stop a lot of people. By a lot of people, I mean anybody with a brain can just open it up or pull the security tag off because you're just ripping through a wrapper. Like, this is so stupid. Who wasted their afternoon tagging the Snickers bars? You know, if you're that worried about people stealing all of them, put them up by the register. I don't see them on any of the M&Ms. Why is it specifically the Snickers? A very high risk, in-demand, valuable item. We gotta protect our assets. By assets, we mean Snickers bars. Come on guys, there's better candy bars out there. Another horrible bathroom design. They thought this was genius. We fit the sink, the toilet, and the shower all in one little square. So good. Saves money, but as soon as you turn on the shower, it goes right into the toilet hole. And then I know the water is gonna get all over the mirror. It's gonna fog up. It's kind of like a bidet, like from the front, and it's aiming downwards. And it'll get your entire lap wet. Why is the sink there? You couldn't have put the sink in front of the toilet and then put the shower in the corner? No? We couldn't take 2 seconds to put 2 brain cells together to make a single thought on how this bathroom would be more efficient? No, let's just do it. Not a very human design. Here we have a horribly designed kitchen. You walk into it. The sink is here. The real cherry on top is where they put the dishwasher. It's by the sink, but like it looks like you can't even open it up completely. So you can't pull out the trays and put the things in. I don't even think a full-size human could fit into that gap to either open the cabinets or do anything. What's this hole in the wall? Is there a microwave supposed to be there? Demolish the whole thing. Y'all need to start over. Brand new kitchen from IKEA instead of this garbage. Nobody gonna buy this house. And if they do, they're gonna tear it apart. So I have a bathroom, but I don't know where to put a toilet. You know, usually they have them against the wall, right? You know, weird, quirky, and different. We're gonna put the toilet in the middle of the room because that's where it belongs. The plumbing usually goes into the wall, but it didn't quite make it into the wall. So we're going to put it in the middle. Somebody definitely DIY'd this bathroom renovation, if you can even call it that. The only plus side I can see to this is that if your arms are long enough, you might be able to wash them at the same time as is sitting on the toilet. Wow, this design fail really has its perks. Do you in your house have smart stairs or stupid stairs? That'll make you think, who's the dummy that designed this? You know, for $3,800 a month, you could live in a house with stupid stairs. You know, let's just cut a hole in the floor and put the stairs. Or we could get real creative, and instead of doing one set of stairs that leads to the top, we could have the L-shaped stairs that leads to this room, and then a normal staircase that leads to this room, but then there's a whole other separate staircase that leads to downstairs. Whoa, it'll be so cool, guys. Trust me. There's two paths that you can take. One that goes up the stairs and one that leads to a dead end. Have you ever seen stairs with a dead end? What's the point? Yeah, they're for sitting. I don't even want to know what went on here. Was the rectangular shape of a stair too boring for you? And I'll make it squiggly. You know, 100% tripping hazard. Have fun on your face. You know, on top of the regular stairs, we made the mini stair. Just in case you want to put your hamster on a pedestal or trap him on a private island. This mini stair serves as both a pedestal and a prison. I love me some floating stairs, but you need to have a railing. It's code. You know, these stupid stairs make me feel like I'm in the Squid Games. Stairs! But there's a room right here. So you have to go up a couple of stairs to get to this room. But also every time you leave the room, you'll probably trip on these stairs or hit your shin. Why would they put the door right there? You couldn't have put it right past the stairs? Oh, we forgot. Let's put the door right here. Or which came first, the door or the stairs? Either way, you failed the design. That concludes this segment of stupid stairs. POV, you buy a sofa online with no reviews. Oh, you are brave. I would never buy a piece of furniture that didn't have some kind of review or picture from somebody who's already bought it. But somebody has to be the first one to buy it and take the risk for the rest of us, right? It looks cheap. I really hope they didn't charge you sofa money for this little chair, because I bought something similar to this on Amazon for like $100. I feel like you just gotta let it expand over the next few days, but this is definitely not like a proper sofa. This is a foam-filled chair. This is one of the stupidest bathroom designs I've ever seen. That's saying a lot. There's a lot of dumb ones. But this room has a sink, and you take 2 steps, go on toilet, and then right next to the toilet, the world's smallest shower. Also, the laundry room is right next to the bathroom. How convenient for you if you are skinny enough to make it through. Oh, the water heater too? Wow, we really be doing everything in this room. It's got it all. A bathroom, a shower, a laundry room, and a water heater room, and storage all in one. What is that hole in the wall? For Snow White 7 Dwarfs to come in and do your laundry? I know for a fact the average person cannot fit through that. Or you can make your toddler do the laundry. You know, win-win situation here. What a nightmare of a room. POV, you have to replace the plumbing, but the house is on a concrete slab. Oh, I guess we have to dig through the entire house to redo the plumbing. Excellent. You know, it's little surprises like this that can make a home renovation go from $30,000 to $300,000. Yes, I love the little surprises like these. Now we have to replace the plumbing, the concrete, and the floors. Yay! This is so stressful. So they redid their kitchen, and they got one of these fancy schmancy islands. They did the countertops with some onyx stone and put LED panels under the countertop so that when you turn it on, the light goes through the stone and it lights up. I've done this in my house. It is very, very expensive. And then when they turned it on, oh wow, it's beautiful and lights up through one side, but the other side is opaque and no light comes through. I mean, before you install the slab of stone, you get to see what the whole thing looks like. And some parts look opaque. I guess they thought the light was gonna go through the whole thing. I feel like these look really cool, but the countertop gets very hot very fast. I would not wanna be sweating while I'm cutting my onions on this. Bro, I would be so pissed off. It's literally so expensive to do this, and it just feels like a complete waste doing it for the half that barely lights up. This is probably the most expensive fail yet. I don't understand why bathroom stalls in the USA have to have such a huge gap at the door. This is an airport and you could literally see everybody walking past to wash their hands and vice versa. It's so uncomfortable. Girl, I get it. You kind of just have to trust that people will not go through the cracks and stare you in the eye while you are having a piss. But do you trust people not to do that? When the holes are like this, I'd be in and out so quick. I ain't risking it. But somebody could technically also stick their head under the stall and have a peek. No, I feel like most people just mind their own business. This was an RSVP card to somebody's wedding. You put your name, will attend or will not attend. And then please put down what you want for your entree selection. What do you want to eat? Chicken, beef, or kids? Y'all serving kids? This might be one of them Hollywood celebrity weddings. Oh, it was so close. Y'all get a discount for this? Cause like the burner's supposed to be here, but it's actually here. How do you mess up this badly? What brand is this? Samsung, I would like to have a word with you. You know, anybody who knows me knows that I hate can lights. Can lighting is the worst lighting. It's so ugly. A house should not have so many cans. The can final boss. There's so many can lights. Not a single ambient light in sight. Why are there so many? Who needs this much canned lighting? Ew! Get rid of 90% of these, and you see where the brown trim is? Put an LED strip around that. Have yourself some nice ambient lighting. I don't like bright lights in a house. It just feels disgusting. I need natural sunlight. And at night, I want ambient lights, not the big lights. I hate the big lights. Turn them off. People who turn on the big lights in the morning scare me. Don't like lights on in the house, only natural sun. Except when I'm recording and I am forced to have the big mean LED light right in front of me. You know, I remember when people would see the light reflect in my glasses and they would think I was reading a script. Please tell me how it feels to be stupid. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.